Do any of you go to college or have ever been to college? Then you know a little bit about the struggles of the money issues that you might have while you're in college. It is no different for the college athlete. They are not exempt from the struggles of everyday life and they go through the same problems that everyone else does. This is just like if you went and got a job for your university. They should at least be paid like they are working for the university because they basically put in the time at the gym, they put in the sweat, the blood, the tears on that field to make money for the university. So today I will be talking about the struggles of college athletes to buy food and other needs. Then I will talk about why they should be paid like professionals do. And finally I will be talking about paying athletes for their likeness and allowing them to make money off selling their property. Starting off, let's talk about some of the everyday struggles that the athletes go through. Everyone has bills to pay, whether it be rent, utilities, or a credit card bill. Everyone has something to pay on. As an athlete, where would you get money to pay for said bills? You have no time to go get a real job, so you have no time to get money and work at a regular job that we have the time to get. So where would they get the money? They can't get the money. Since you cannot get a job to pay for money, you can also not buy things like clothes and food. And the college athlete cannot accept money from other people to pay for things because it would be a violation against NCAA rules. I know that my parents in college have paid for numerous things for me, like food, water, anything, and any other thing that I needed and could not afford. And they've bought me my clothes and everything else that I've needed to buy that I didn't have the money for. So I know a little bit about the struggles of not being an athlete but still being in college. And as a college athlete, I would not have had that benefit for me because of the NCAA rules. Moving on, I will talk about why the college athletes should be paid like professionals do. Professional athletes get paid millions of dollars to go entertain us on the field and to give us to do something with our lives. We go out and spend lots of money at different stadiums all across the country to watch them perform. We also do the same thing for college athletes. We go to their games just like we do for the professionals. We pay to get in, we pay for the food at the stadiums, and we pay to watch them entertain us. They put in the same hours as professionals do at the gym and on the field training for every game. They work out just like the professionals do. They put in all the same hours. And they put in the same hours in their special crafts just like they do. They also put the same risk on their bodies as the professional athletes do. It is all the same. Everything that they do is the same as the professionals do. But the college athlete doesn't get paid. We need to get off our high horses and give them the money that they have earned and deserve to have. They basically work for the university. They go out there and entertain us. They make lots of money for these universities and the NCAA. They can afford to pay. The NCAA and the universities can afford to pay coaches. So why not pay the athletes too? And my final point, I will be talking about why the college athletes should be allowed to make money off their likeness and selling their possessions. For years, they made college sports games. The college athletes were never paid to have their characters in these games, but we all love to play these games, and I am guilty as well. I love to play football video games, and eventually they did do away with these games because they wanted to avoid paying the college athlete for having their likeness in the game. And I know everyone would love to have these games back, and I am included in that. So I want to pay the athletes so that we can get these games back. I believe you should just give them a percentage of the profits that you make off these games. I mean, the NCAA makes millions upon millions of dollars that these athletes go out there and provide for them. The least we can do is at least give them some of that money that they have rightfully earned. Last year, California stepped up and passed a bill allowing college athletes to make a profit off their likeness, which eventually led the NCAA to feel the pressure of the whole country to force them to change their rules as well. And eventually they did join California and make it possible for college athletes to make money off their likeness. But this will not start until, I believe, 2021 or later this year. I think it's 2021 though. We should also allow them to sell their possessions. Several years ago, some high stakes players got suspended for selling tattoos and other valuable things like championship rings and all that. And they were their own possessions. They owned them and they sold them, but they got in trouble with the NCAA. And I believe we should not be telling them what they can and cannot sell if they own the items themselves. With the points that I have provided, I hope you can see how college athletes need to be paid just like the professionals get paid and like the rest of us get paid to do a job. College athletes deserve to get paid for the work they do just like the rest of us. They put in hard work and risk their lives every day to entertain us. If you were in their place, you would want to get paid for the work you did too. They go through the same struggles as the rest of us, and they actually need help more because of them being athletes. They have so much more expenses that they need to pay for, and they need to eat more because they burn more calories, so they need more energy than us because we don't do the same physical work that they do. They deserve to be paid because we profit off their success, so why not pay them at least a portion of the money off their hard work and dedication?